section.
Hold on one second. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Good Pickins. And I think it's episode 30. We have a special guest tonight in
Zesty.
the Zesty Pickles here.
Hi.
And yeah, so we're ready to rap about whatever.
Yeah, I haven't even tried to keep up with what episode we're on. I'm such a bad co-owner of this podcast.
I mean, the only reason I remember is because when I go to reuse settings in setting up the stream, scheduling the stream, the last number is on there. So I just do it. It goes by twos because we switch back and forth every week. So
Maybe
I know if it's 28 on the time that I clicked on it tonight, that I know that it's gonna be episode 30 tonight.
All right.
But anyway,
guess who's live? Good Pickins is live. I just got a notification.
Okay, cool. I thought you were asking about like how to pop out the chat or something, because that's
No, yeah, I was because in order for me to be able to see the chat, I have to like actually watch the YouTube video.
Oh yeah,
watch
gotcha.
the live.
You can.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, you could always pop it out in a browser too on your laptop.
That's what I was asking. How do I do that? Just like log in from like Google.
I actually don't know 100%. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
He's
or is that a cat?
He's being a warden right now because the tuna is doing something silly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, how'd your cat get in that tree?
Oh, she
in your YouTube video.
She does it every year. It's a little Christmas gift to me and Nabyar. She just loves being in the tree. She's very gargoyle-like. Also, I think it's the lights and like the sparkles, but like she just her eyes, just her pupils look so dilated. They're just so huge, and she'll just sit in the tree.
Own one. Yeah.
She's a crazy cat. Like she got adopted literally off the streets. So yeah.
Okay. Now is that the one that was on your mixer in your picture that one day?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So she's all over the place then.
She lives by her own rules, but she also like weighs like 2 pounds. Like she's so tiny that she's not gonna take that tree down. Now if Tuna, my 50-pound chunker down here, if she tries anything, well, one, she can't jump very high. She actually takes that back. She does do that.
Tuna's the one that was in the background when you were cooking breakfast, right? Meowing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
She cries like she is homeless. Like she, you know what I'm saying? It is hilarious. Let's say what's up to some people. What's up, Nita? Carrie?
What's up, Nita?
Jeff?
What's up, Carrie?
Hi.
Jeff, hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Mrs.
never
Shay?
screaming first on here, huh?
Yeah.
I'll just come here and bombard my chat.
No, bro, it's somebody's gonna come in late and be like first.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes.
Hillary because she's not here yet.
Right. How is everyone in chat tonight? I hope you guys are well.
Yeah,
we're recovered from Extra Life. Well, you not so much. I mean, kinda.
Kind of, sort of. I'm tired, just in general. But
and you had your sciatic nerve that you think.
So sitting down for long periods of time is not a fun thing for me or my body. It's fun for me, not for my body. And so I'm kind of like paying the price of like, especially at the end, I found something I was really interested in. And so I was probably tensed up in that one position, trying to just like, so.
Understood. Yeah, when I'm sitting here at my desk, like listing, after about like 40 minutes to 50 minutes in, like my body, like my knees start like I need to like extend my legs and like stretch. But it's even worse when I'm like at my girlfriend's house listening and I sit on the couch because her couch is super soft. So I start sinking into it. And I legit like after every listing I complete, I like have to do a big deep body stretch and like extend my limbs and everything. It's not comfortable at all. So I get it on sitting still for too long.
I could not do that. Like my work productivity would just completely diminish if I was on a comfy couch. And that's half the reason I loved going to a stand-up sort of situation with my listing station. Because like if I was just sitting down, I could just like lean back in the chair, just like this, and just like surf some, like whatever bullshit. Like
it makes it easier to get off task whenever you do that though.
Yeah, you get comfy.
For me, I'm thinking about getting the standing desk just to be able to increase productivity. but I do a lot of listing at my girlfriend's house just as a way to spend time with her while I'm
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if
That
I was
makes
to
sense.
if I was to implement the standing desk, that would mean I would have to only list at my house and I would never get to see her. So I don't know, man. I got to figure it out. It's like bittersweet, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Gotta
for sure.
try not to sacrifice the relationship for eBay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta live life outside of eBay.
Right,
We
right.
all can't list 100 a day and not have any life. I mean, we
I mean,
could,
I
but
could, yeah,
I don't know if it would be healthy
I don't
for
know if
your
I'd ever
relationship.
see you.
Yeah.
You'd just be
yeah,
in the dungeon, the dirty, dirty
yeah.
dungeon.
He'd be pasty and pale, and
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like
know. I'd go downstairs and be like, "Hello," and he'd be like,
yeah,
yeah, like a
exactly.
string,
"He's
like a
scrolling
creature,
down." Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like the people that
Uh,
live under the stairs, like the
right,
movie.
right.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
time I get to doing 100 a day, though, I think I'm probably gonna have some help
I
because,
mean, I would have to think that has to be the threshold, right? Like
well,
unless you're doing media or something where it's just like
right,
two pictures, maybe three per item, you could just
right,
bam bam bam, but like there's no way that you couldn't do like I mean, if you're selling or if you're listing 100 a day, you're probably what packing 50 60 orders a day.
yeah,
So you have to
easy.
think about that on top of
Well, so
listing, on
the
top of
max that I've
sourcing.
the max that I've ever listed is 70 in one day, and I did do shipping that day. I think I shipped out like 35 something orders that day. And I still did all the listings, right? Did all my shipping and took Nikki to a hospital appointment. And I went to the doctor appointment. I had a doctor appointment that day and I still got done by 8:30 p.m. It's crazy. I had two interruptions, but I didn't have time for anything else.
Yeah, nothing. Like a
Yeah.
couple meals,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Yeah, I barely did that. I ate twice that day and I eat six times a day sometimes.
right, right. Got to
So
get
yeah,
them
it was
gains,
rough.
son.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
man.
need days like those, but most of the time that's very unhealthy and not a good
Yeah.
habit to form. And I say
Right.
that as a self victimized. Oh, hello.
Well, this was for a purpose though. I was trying to get
Hard
my
worker.
draft bank up. I was trying to get my draft bank up to go to Nashville last week. And that was the last day to be able to get the amount of drafts that I needed for me to be able to go out of town and get everything, taken care of because I was going to be gone for two of my listing days, right? So that's 2 days additional on top of my draft bank, on top of me going to St. Louis the following Monday. So if I wouldn't have done that hardcore 70 listings that day, I wouldn't have had Monday's listings in the draft bank.
Right,
So
So
right.
you're
I
trying to
got
like
everything taken care of.
really compress that work within the same amount of hours
Right. I was doing
almost.
two
Yeah.
days worth of work in one day. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm doing 20 items go straight to the draft bank. So it's a lot more. Like I got like 150 drafts in my bank right now. Like, and that's just from this week. So the 20 adds up real quick.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, you get 150 in the bank. That's 3 days, 4 days, or more
Hmm.
than that. That's more. Yeah, it's 4 days worth of.
Well, I do
You
35 a
know.
day now. What's that? I suck in math. Calculators have made me dumb. Let's see here. 135 divided by what I say, 150?
Yeah.
150 divided by 35
Also.
is 4 days and a half almost.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's a little vacation for sure.
Yeah.
Carrie said, "Nice to see Zesty tonight." I agree.
Yeah.
Hi.
She's
Zesty's a
here.
superstar.
She's here.
I
She
Yeah.
I
lives.
I live. I just am thriving. I'm trying to thrive anyway, but
Well, you
yes.
sent me a
That's
text
rough.
the other day that was just like, I don't want to work at my job, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
but
was just more of like a I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
yeah.
This does not bring me joy.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the best I can, but it's definitely not like this.
There's no passion.
Right, right.
Right.
And what sucks is it when you're in a situation where you know what you want to do, yet you are in a situation where you do have a full-time job, but you
Mhm.
can't necessarily like it's hard when you are mentally as well as physically drained from that full-time job
Right.
to even get that like foot in the door. But if we weren't together, there's no way like I would be able to just like confidently start something on my own. as well as working a full-time job. So
Right.
Yeah, like I've been telling her, like, we can just slowly start building the platform for you to jump off and, you know, hopefully leave your
Miserable
corporate
job.
your corporate, you know, drone
right.
Yeah.
job, you know. So
Right.
I can't wait to see that moment, because
Me
I
too.
definitely notice when your job is getting to you, you know. And I mean, yeah, of course there's
Can
always
you tell?
there's pitfalls in every job. There's pitfalls in reselling too.
Right.
But I will say that, like, I mean, well, you saw like firsthand my transition from like a very drone, you know, sort of like just mundane
Mhm.
food service job for 10
Yeah.
years.
You
And
were
you
Food
very
service
angry.
sucks.
you saw you saw me more than a few times, you know, getting off of like a 10, 11, 12-hour shift, you
Right.
know, of just bullshit and just coming home and just
Mhm. You
not
s-
having it.
you just
I did the same thing, bro.
You
you
know,
just
yeah,
seem
it's
so much more alive now, and I mean that in a good way. Like,
yeah,
you were alive. You were not a zombie or not dead.
yeah,
But when I met you, you were just very much like, this is my job. It
Yeah.
sucks. And that's as far as I thought about it.
yeah. But it
And
pays the bills. It
Right.
pays my mortgage. It
Right.
pays
Right.
keeps the lights on.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know, like
But that's definitely no way to live because I did the same thing without like, this I mean, like, yeah, it paid my bills, but it was a horrible job, working at Golden Corral. But when I went full time, I was working even worse job. It just wasn't food service. I just had vowed to never go back to food service, but I was
yeah,
still just as miserable.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I
yeah,
get it, man.
yeah,
Trust me.
Mhm.
I feel for you, Zesty.
yeah. Well, you know, it's
Well, and I'll be honest, y'all, like, I have a good job. Like, it is
Yeah,
a
but
good
is it
paying
worth it
job.
though?
It has wonderful benefits. I work with good people. I finally have a
Mhm.
boss that listens, but there's no joy in it. And it almost makes it worse. Like, I wish I would just hate it because then I would at
Mhm.
least feel strongly about
Right.
it
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
but that being said, it kind of leads to chat, like asking about the booth, Miss Lachey, especially with the
Mhm.
holiday season. I'm so glad that we did put our like feet in the door in that regard of the booth, because if we didn't have that, I'm not sure how much I could like contribute in that aspect, and I'm still not
Right.
doing it to its full capacity. Like, I think we're doing like leaps and bounds
yeah,
where we were and
Right.
where we started. But like, if for some reason, like if I could actually like sit down and dedicate X amount of time, like those
Mhm.
holiday sales would have hit hard,
I mean, they're
and
still
Right.
they're still
they're still
slapping.
hitting. I
That's
feel
what's
like
up.
out of sight, out of mind for me, which is hard, and that's why I can always praise you guys for being on top
Yeah.
of all of your like different like selling outlets, as well as a podcast, as well as everything else.
Yeah,
So
Right.
being able to manage all of that, as well as having the energy afterwards, is definitely something
Yeah.
to be said.
yeah. But I think
Well,
I think it's easier. Sorry to cut you off there, Marcus, but I think it's
no,
easier
I
to
was
just
gonna agree.
yeah, it's easier to for at least for somebody like me to have a job that allows me to be very malleable. Like
Mhm.
if there's an emergency in the middle of the day, like I can drop everything and
Right.
do it because my job
Right.
allows me to. And having that security blanket sort of thing makes
Yeah.
me feel like my job is great.
Right.
And
Yeah.
We're at a
you
point
know,
now where money isn't the most important thing. Like, our bills are
Right.
paid. I paid my bills. My bills are paid. Uh, but yeah. So yes, the holiday sales are hitting much, I think, better than the past 2 years. Like,
That's great.
already, like, and it's December's not even over, and that's just on the booth side. And I'll
And
be
what do you think
honest,
that's from? Quality items or what?
quality
quality,
items.
quality, yeah, for
We
sure.
also started bundling things.
Mhm.
I kind of don't like bundling things because you're kind of cutting the amount
Of
of
course.
audience, like who might buy your item,
Yep.
right? Because they might not want to buy multiples.
Mhm.
But we sold 2 bundles of Tupperware that were all different.
Okay.
They were either it's the same color, or it's the same item but different colors, or a
Yeah.
set of things, and they sold for
It's a
like
good idea though.
25 to 38 bucks. Like,
Nice.
it was a good sale.
Yeah, and then
Especially for the pick.
we also bundled a PlayStation 1 with Final
Mhm.
Fantasy 7. Now, granted, Final Fantasy 7 is like a very iconic game for that
Yeah.
console. And we also were a little wary about putting another console back into the booth because we had a Nintendo Wii that tried to grow legs and walk away from the store one night. But we finally sold that. Sherry, I went to the booth today actually, and Sherry's the GM there. And she was like, "You guys got a good sale last night. Somebody bought that PlayStation 1 out of your booth." So I was like, "Heck yeah!" So that was good.
So, how fast do you get paid from there? Is it like
it's just monthly?
Or okay,
yeah, just monthly. Yep.
Well,
also, Jeff said, "I was feeling for you, Ray. I tried to swing in every few hours to check in on you."
Yeah, I did too.
Hey, no, I appreciate that, guys. Like everybody that came and checked in to the extra live stream, came over to Zesty's stream.
Yes,
even Terry's stream. Like we appreciate it, guys, so much. Like it kept us going for sure.
Yes, we had some reseller friends that helped contribute
to
not only inspire me to become Nabyar. I had full beard and everything. Check the Discord for that photo.
Awesome.
But also, we even had further donations to. I can't believe I did this, but I waxed his chest with wax strips, and immediately afterwards pied him in the face. And I have.
And unfortunately, the clip, like, I think it was Hillary that she made a clip of that from the stream. But for whatever reason, if you live stream over 12 hours on YouTube, it messes up the VOD. So like that footage, I think, is gone. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but like I'm really upset. Like if that's,
I was able to watch it like when we stopped gaming. You had fallen asleep at like 11 a.m. and I was like, I'm still wired. I can't sleep yet. And I watched it, and I just the vision of him writhing up in pain, screaming, and then me pushing that pain back down with a slap of a pie, and then I ran out of the room.
I was like, why did you run out of the room?
I ran because I was laughing so hard that I fell on the ground. It was just, it was too much. It was too much.
That's so great.
I'm glad you guys had a good time, and I'm glad you reached the goal, man.
Oh my gosh, we raised
such an awesome thing for you to do.
$2,000 as a household.
Right, that's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Crazy, crazy.
So what made you guys do this in the first place? I mean, I'm aware that you've done it before, but where did this all originate from?
Yeah, so I this is my 9th year, so I've been doing it for quite some time. But I remember my first couple years, I barely made it like 10 or 12 hours. But the first couple years I did it. But then I met, people like Terry and a bunch of other people that were at DEF CON 1 Gaming, which is a local St. Louis gaming group. We used to do it at like this big venue at downtown. We had like this sweet setup. We had like 50 people in there, 50 computers, like craziness. Board gamers, like the whole 9 yards. And then COVID hit. And we lost the venue the year before COVID. COVID hit, so we obviously weren't getting together in person. Then I met Zesty in COVID, and now we're here.
Right.
So I mean,
has the mission always been to just raise money for charity?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's
pretty cool, man.
The Extra Life has grown so much every year since we've done it, and now every year we're raising millions for sick and injured kids at Children's Miracle Network Hospitals.
Really awesome.
So yeah, millions. So pretty wild.
That's pretty cool, man. I gotta say I respect that quite a bit, man. As someone who donates a lot of money to charity, I really respect what you're doing, man, for real.
No, we appreciate that.
I mean, me personally, I don't know too many people that are charitable. You know what I mean? Especially someone that's gonna, submit themselves to 24 hours and additional torture on top of that.
He was eating like spoonfuls of not only like spicy like jelly beans,
habanero
but like
jelly beans,
crystal like hot sauce.
And hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yes, you were so excited about it.
How you doing there, buddy?
Right?
I think that I think it's important that if you aren't willing to donate your hard-earned money, put in your time.
Donate your time.
You can do either one. That's all I'm going to say, though. I'm not going to get too preachy about it, but I mean, I think that's it's important to do. And if I can do something cool that, I am already passionate about and I can do it for a good cause, like why the heck would I not do that?
Right.
It made absolute sense. So
that's great, man.
And it's just been beautiful to see it
Brian
grow.
hopped in. What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian?
Yeah, man. I'm proud of you guys.
No, thank you so much.
How long does it take to get your medal?
It'll probably be here in a couple weeks. It definitely takes like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So
I could understand.
This will be my second gold medal, the second time I've raised $1,000. So yeah, pretty crazy. You're gonna get a silver next year.
I'd let him go.
You're gonna get a silver.
You think so?
I think so. I think you could have got a silver this year.
I was just wanting to make my goal, which was the first year, and so I'll take that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We did good. Carrie said, "I'm fortunate that my guy works full time, so I can focus on reselling and building our empire." Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. Like, at one point, she thought that she was gonna get laid off from her job. And I was like, look, like if you want to pursue your art career or whatever entrepreneurial thing you want to do, I will continue to work at Papa John's and continue to make that baseline income for you to do what you need to do. And you did that for me. And now it's my turn to hopefully do that for you. Yeah. So you can join in on the
empire.
On the empire. So yeah, I think that's great, Carrie. It's beautiful to have that partnership. So
yeah, definitely. It's great that your partner understands what you're trying to do.
Yes.
Some people don't think eBay is worth the time or the effort that people put into it. So it's pretty good when you got someone that stands behind you and lets you,
even creating content. Like it's super hard to see the vision. And like she was the one that was like, you should do it.
Right. Like it just didn't make sense. Like we started thrifting because it was fun, and I really love to buy bullshit. I'm sure all of y'all have noticed that. But like he loved it because he started finding things that he was interested in as well as me, on top of him being a streamer. So I was like, why don't you put 2 and 2 together? And that's kind of why we're here now. So yeah. But I absolutely want to join the dark side. I want to.
Come on over.
Yes, I want to like just have like a very like kitschy like antique booth that I visit every day, like a weirdo. And I start to know like all of the employees at the booths, like by like their birth date, and like we're friends on Facebook, like so eventually we'll get there, and hopefully I can even do some like passive art stuff as well on the side.
I'm starting to learn my postal workers like that.
Oh really?
I go because I do drop offs instead of doing pickups. Like I know my mail carrier's name, but she comes too late for me to do a scheduled pickup. Like she comes at like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's just too close. That's too close for comfort. So,
absolutely.
But her name's Beth. I know that, and I was like, I can get you the gift cards if you scan my packages. And she's like, I'd scan them in anyway, but I don't come till this time of day. And I'm like, I'm not gonna risk it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I think I've told this story in multiple facets. Like I told it on the channel and I've told it on the podcast, but I'll never forget the one. I always forget her name though, but the one lady, she is always there every day that I go to the post office, and she helped me get into my locked car by calling my insurance company because my phone was also in the car. Like the big idiot that I am.
Yes.
And I gave her some vac sealed barbecue as a thank you. Like she always greets me when I come in, even if she's super busy, like with a huge line. She always makes sure to be like, I always say thank you. Like I absolutely, no matter what's going on in there, I always make sure to like in a louder voice say thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
And that's common courtesy.
Yeah, and she's always like, "Hey, you're welcome. See you tomorrow." Yeah. And like, so it's very nice to have that.
Like my post office is in a gas station, right? So like,
oh really?
You go in the gas station, and in the back of the gas station, there's like this little post office alcove, and it's got like a big banner that says post office.
Yeah,
but
sounds like a college like mailroom.
Yeah,
like the
it's pretty much like that. It's just like a little store in the gas station. But so like when I go in there, I speak to everyone in the gas station, like the whole staff, not just the post office people, like
Yeah.
because I see them every single day now. And plus, my mom used to work there, so now I know all the people's names. My mom doesn't work there anymore, but that's how I was like, what's their name? What's their name? So now I know. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
man,
that's the way to do it. That's
Mhm.
the way to do it. I know those postal workers work very hard,
yeah,
and gas
definitely.
station employees are underappreciated, so
Heard.
Yeah.
they
Well,
have to
my
deal with
thing
some
is
shit.
now.
Mhm.
My thing is I've made acquaintances with all these people, so there's a lot of them. So if I get one a gift card, I got to get them all a gift card,
Yeah.
or else somebody's gonna get the feeling some type of way. So now I
Right.
think I bit off a little bit more than I can chew, but
That's
I'll get it
funny.
figured out, man.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I
Last year,
always
I
go ahead.
go ahead. Last year, this time, I had my postal worker coming to my house and picking up my packages, so I only had to give one person uh a gift card.
Right,
And
right.
I gave her a gift card, and then she gave me a thank you card the next day or the next time she worked, whatever it was. So it was
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
super nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. That is nice. David says, what up, crew? Howdy from the Lone Star. What's up? What's up?
What up, David?
He says, join the Dark Star. Mwahaha.
The
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah.
Star?
Dark,
Evil
dark,
laugh. The dark
dark
side.
side.
Yeah,
Death
yeah.
Star, Dark Side, it's all the same. They're
It
all
all
dark
they're
and
all
deathy and
dark.
yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
deathy.
Yeah, they're all
in
deathy.
space and stuff.
David said, "You're not a weirdo, Zesty. It's awesome." I mean,
Thank you.
Mm.
it is.
Nothing like a pulled pork thank you card.
Yeah, it was pulled pork and
Yep.
brisket, actually.
Brisket is so fire though. So I
Absolutely.
sold a Bonanza metal lunchbox from the '60s that I picked up for $5 for just under 300, but a little over $200 profit. I figured that's what's up, man. Congratulations. It's freaking
Bonanza.
sweet.
Is
Like
that
the
what?
TV
Yeah,
show.
I don't. Do you remember that Bonanza?
It's like with horses and cowboys.
Yeah, it's an older show.
Yeah.
I don't
I never
remember
watched it.
ever
It's a
seeing
Yeah.
hard
it,
time.
but I did watch a lot of TV Land when I was a child, but I can't say that that was
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
me.
I
That's
I was
that's not my
watching.
steez.
I was watching
Mhm.
Beavis and Butthead like a little
Like a
Yeah,
asshole.
little
that's what I
butthead.
watched as a kid.
Like a little
Yeah.
butthead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the comic books and I had like the t-shirt, but I wasn't allowed to wear the t-shirt because my grandpa thought it was total garbage, which he was right, but still. My mom was so cool. She's like, whatever, as long as it wasn't like Easy E, like she didn't care what I listened to. And then like what's weird is she didn't know that Easy E put out Bone Thugs and Harmony. So she let me
Yeah,
listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I'm like, they're 10 times worse than Easy E, but sure, thanks, mom.
that's
You know what
so
I mean?
funny.
I'll
There's
take the
always a
dubs.
loophole,
That's
so
so
don't worry
Yeah.
about
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah,
then they hit their
definitely.
religious movement, so Bone Thugs kind of,
Well, I don't think they ever went religious
I mean,
because
they were
them dudes,
more spiritual in the
maybe.
you know
Maybe they had an album called Resurrection. I know that, but
yeah.
it
It
wasn't
wasn't
much.
it wasn't downright like Christian rap or anything, but
Mm,
you know.
yeah. Well, I know one of them. Like most of them don't do anything now, but one of the guys has a YouTube channel about conspiracy theories and like the artists, like rappers and stuff like that
Okay.
are
Like
in the game, like with the
Illuminati.
Illuminati, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
Yeah.
selling their souls and just, being pawns for like the
Yeah.
man
Like
behind the curtain.
I
Oh
remember Lil Wayne
man.
had so much uh going on with that at one point, or at
Yeah,
least people were saying that about him at one point.
right. And
Such
I
a
mean,
wild,
like
I don't know.
a lot of that stuff is, real speculative, like, but I
Of
can see
course.
some truth to it, man, because some of the stuff going on in the industry, man, is just weird.
Well, there
Like,
definitely is a level of that, right? Like conspiracy lives in a world where there is some level of truth, right? And then you build
right.
upon that, and then you can go any direction you
Yep.
want. So,
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, there probably is some truth to Lil Wayne selling his soul to some record company
Probably.
at some point and whatever. So.
Lil Wayne just got taken advantage of because he just didn't know no better. Like
Bro,
Birdman
and
is just
and
a
it was the
scandalous guy.
lean too, man. Like
Yeah, well, that too.
he
Yeah,
was straight up,
yeah.
he was gone.
In a cloud of bad judgment. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But
yep.
that happens to a lot of people in the music industry. Period, man.
Yeah.
Drugs are
Yeah,
a
that's why you gotta
mofo,
stay sober,
man.
Don't do drugs.
Don't
Stay
do
away.
drugs, kids. Oh man,
I drive past 2 post offices to go to my favorite post office. It's my Cheers. Nice.
I
Sorry,
love
it's
that.
hard for me to see chat because I'm not wearing my glasses.
Oh, that's why. I can make
Yeah.
it bigger.
You can just tell me what it
Make it
says.
bigger.
It says, "Hey Zesty!" Exclamation! Exclamation!
Hi. Does that say Jamila? Is that my
That-
Jamila?
Is it?
It's gotta be.
How's that?
I can read. Yay.
Dub.
Hi. Hello.
Hoss is a legend, JT says. From Bonanza.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
a
don't know
Western
Bonanza.
show from the 60s.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I just remember it coming on and it was like 4 guys sitting next to each other on horseback.
No
Like
clue.
with like a super corny like intro theme like music. It's like, and then like the page set on fire and then like burned away to like another page with like another cast member and their name
Sorry.
underneath it.
I feel like that's appropriate for a show like that.
Yeah. It's like a lot of fast horse riding and like gun shooting and yeah,
What was that?
Yippee-ki-yay.
What was that Nickelodeon show that was Western theme? Was that Hey Dude?
Hey Dude Ranch. Yeah.
Or that was
The Hey Dude Ranch. Yeah.
what the ranch was called in the show though? Wasn't the show called Hey Dude?
Hey
I
Dude
think so.
Wasn't it? Here,
No,
hold
that
on.
was
I thought
something.
Hey Dude was like a camp show.
Is it?
Where they were like camp like counselors.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
well,
a Western comedy.
no. It's
Is
a
it?
It's a Hey Dude Wikipedia. It's a
Yeah.
American Western comedy series on
Oh,
Nickelodeon.
okay, well. Yeah, that was a little bit after my time though.
But they
Like-
work at a dude ranch. Well,
That was in
well,
my sister's time.
I was gonna say, man, you're not that far off in age from me, but
Well,
yeah.
my sister's 30, well, she's 29, so it was her demographic, you know what I mean? And so how old are
Oh.
you? You're 30,
I'm 36.
36. So, yeah.
It was definitely right in
It was-
my wheelhouse, but I don't know.
Okay, well,
I just remember the show being cool, but
I don't remember it,
It might
but
have been.
I'm 32.
and
you said you don't remember it?
No, I just saw that it started in 89. So, and I was born in 90.
Really?
So,
Okay, yeah. I definitely don't remember it being around that long.
yeah, it started
Maybe I
in
don't know what we're
'89.
talking about.
to
That's
91.
wild,
Yeah,
'cause, like,
89 to 91.
I
so-
remember being more into Nickelodeon in like the 7 to 10 age, like 7 to 12, 7 to 13. So like that would have been obviously after '89 because I was born in '86.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. We are not talking about the same thing
Okay, that's what I
at
figured.
all.
That's what I
Yeah.
figured. Yeah, no. Hey Dude though is a great.
Are you thinking about Hey Arnold?
No, it's not a cartoon, but it's like I can't remember what the Nickelodeon show was, but it was like some camping
Oh
show.
no, you're talking about with Budnick, Camp Anawana. What?
Yeah.
What's the actual Salute Your Shorts?
Salute Your
I could
Shorts.
not get
That's
there.
exactly what it is.
Salute Your
Yep.
Shorts was the
Got it.
jam,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That came on, then Hey Dude came on right after that, I think. And then you'd switch over to like Legends of the Hidden Temple and
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are
Well,
You Afraid
that
of
was
the
later
Dark
on.
that was one of my favorite shows,
Bro,
though.
the
Like I used to
jam.
love Saturday night when they had all like the spooky like shows on there.
Absolutely, dude.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah. They had big
Tales from the
Goosebumps
Crypt.
and-
Tales
Yeah,
from the
Tales from the
Crypt, man.
Crypt.
Those spooky.
That see,
Yeah.
I remember going over to my friend Billy's house, and it was always hyped up on Saturdays because his parents had
Yeah.
HBO, so we could watch Tales from the Crypt. That
Yeah.
was the jam.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
David says, "Hey, dude, is a shoe." Yes, it is.
It is. They probably ripped off the show. They're like, let's make a comfortable.
No,
don't
these
know.
shoes are nothing like Western
No,
whatsoever.
they're not.
But
They're not.
they're very, very popular though.
They are. They are.
I feel like
I
it's
don't
just-
see them in St. Louis that much though.
I mean,
Like here in Cape, like everybody wears them. Everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
I wonder if they are more popular in the county. I feel like they'd be much more
They
popular.
probably
Yeah,
are.
maybe.
It's a kind of a preppy thing.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
man.
kind of like a preppy, almost, but kind of almost rural. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking
It's-
about.
I would agree with you because I live in a rural town and everybody wears them here. Everybody.
I mean, I was gonna say like my cousin Tom wears them, and he's
Yeah.
like an outdoorsman. So
People in the city, they'll just wear either really nice like tennis shoes or sneakers,
Yeah.
or they'll just wear socks and
hipster
slides.
boots. A lot of
Yeah,
hipster
Birkenstocks
boots.
Or
and
Doc
something like
Martens.
that.
Doc
Yeah.
Martens, Birks, or socks and slides.
Adidas. Yeah.
See, and I still wear like a great array of shoes. I wear like right now I got on Blazers. Uh, but I'll never ever be caught dead in a pair of Hey Dudes. Never.
I said
I'm
that
right
about
there with
Crocs,
you,
and
bro.
I have 2 pairs of Crocs. So
Yeah, and
See,
I
I don't
won't be
wear
caught
Crocs
dead.
either though.
I won't be dead in Crocs. No,
Yeah, I think
nope.
and I get, Crocs are super comfortable, but
they're
in my
they're
opinion,
not even that comfortable. I just think that they're
I
roomy
don't know.
and are
I've
really
never
great.
worn
Like,
them.
hey, I gotta go run to the car real fast shoe.
I've put hers
Right, but
on.
the thing is people do that and they go out to nice places or go out in public and they're just
Yeah.
like, they
It's
look like
also
house
a
shoes. It's like,
Walmart shoe, and I think it's acceptable.
It to me they look like you're going frog gigging. You know what I'm saying? Like
What was
yeah.
that?
frog gigging. That's
Frog
a real
gigging
thing.
where
Yeah.
you like go
That's-
get frogs out of the creek.
That's a
or
real
You
whatever.
that's a
go
real
get
thing.
'em?
Yeah.
That's why
It's called
gigging?
frog gigging. Somebody back me up in chat, please. Come
Yeah.
on.
That's the most country thing that you've ever said, and I was just very surprised as
I know
Her
people from
face
the
was
country.
utter
I've spent
shock.
time in the
I was like,
country,
"Wow."
okay?
Yeah, man. Like
Oh, man.
I just I can't do the Crocs. Now I will wear Birkenstocks. I will wear slides, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be caught dead in a pair of Crocs. That's like the people like I don't know. There's the one dude that stands in line, the black guy that brings clothes and sells them in line, and he's always dressed super eclectic. Like one day he'll have like a man bag with like horses embroidered on it, and like,
at the
I don't know,
bins.
like he always wears different hats and like shades. He's like real cool, calm, collected dude. Like
Is he
Oh,
taller?
does he
super
have a little bit of
confident.
a longer hair, like a little
No,
wave
he's
to
got
it?
a low cut, like
But
super
like
low cut.
taller and super skinny?
Taller, super skinny. I'm
I
getting
know
ready
who
to
you're
send
talking
you a
about.
picture of him.
He does have a
He's
lot of swag. He's got
yeah.
a lot going on.
I'm gonna send you the picture of this guy though,
Well, you
man.
know
Yeah,
that
but the other
like
day he had these like big, I don't know what you want to call them. They're like real tree camouflage, but they're like house shoes, dude, but they're oversized.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna just pop it up on the screen. Okay. That's probably not gonna show. See those?
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
wow.
He's been wearing some really loud shoes lately. Like they're
He's
just
always
over the
wearing
top.
some weird stuff.
He's
Like
got
he's got his
he's
back
got
to the camera.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah,
Sometimes
It's
he's just dressed weird though. Like that
yeah,
day
like
wasn't as bad.
he
I don't know what's up with those
definitely
shoes.
he embodies, the just I don't even know, like
It's called fashion.
wear whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that
he's going
he's
going
doing
his
it.
own way with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff says frog gigging was my thing.
See?
Sire, I still have gigs in my garage.
See? There you go.
Or maybe he meant sir. I don't know. Crocs are definitely part of the human cycle of laziness. Yes, I
Yes.
believe so. It just enables the people to walk around looking like slobs. Now there are some Crocs that are fashionable though. Like
Mm-hmm.
Crocs are my number one. Like I've sold 2 pair of Crocs today. Like there are some Crocs that you see them and you're like, those are Crocs.
Right.
Oh, yeah, for
get outta
sure.
here. You know what I mean? But like the standard like slip on like Crocs with the
holes.
adjustable strap for athletic mode, like I don't dig.
It's
I
called
really-
sport mode, sir.
Sport mode.
Yeah, I
whatever,
feel like
see?
I feel like Marcus wants
True
the
Crocs wearer.
Croc people to start coming after him
It
because
sounds
he's
like-
throwing some shade right now.
It sounds like you keep saying it. You hate Crocs, but I think you love Crocs.
He's got him on
selling
right now.
Yeah,
I love selling them.
Yeah.
Like no shade. Like Crocs. Hey, do your thing. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wear them. Just like I like selling Hey Dudes.
No,
I
I'm
can
Right.
appreciate. I can appreciate something after selling it. Like there's
Yeah.
things that I sell
Right.
when I pick up, and I'm like, man, this is nice, but I never would be caught dead in it. You know
no.
what I mean?
Right.
That's just not
But
your
that's
thing, and
kind
that's
of like
okay.
The beautiful thing about reselling is because you can appreciate the
Mhm.
thing without having to like have it take space or
Yeah.
consistently like you become a hoarder and you just have all
Yeah.
these cool things that you've thrifted and don't
Yep.
know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still get
Totally.
something out of the reselling. Like
Right. But there are times where like I find stuff and it's super hard because I'm like, man, I really like this shirt. You know what I mean? But it's
Yep.
like I really like the $100 it's gonna bring me to though.
right,
Yup.
right.
So
I just found the other day. I don't know if this is going to give away or part of an episode, but I got a vintage Gap flannel line denim jacket,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
You put that in the video already.
oh, it's already okay. Good. I'm not giving anything
Yeah.
away,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it fit me so good. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I kind of
Yeah.
like. I've been wanting a denim jacket that's flannel lined. Like,
Yeah.
do I want like the $60 or do I want you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Can I
I
help you?
get it.
so
David says,
most of the stuff that I do bring home though, I do not I don't end up wearing. So I don't know. Hi buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Tank is just wanting
look,
to be
check
on
this
the
out.
podcast tonight.
Jeff just sent this picture in the Discord of him out gigging.
There you go. There you
He's
go.
got the
Love
light on
it.
his head and everything.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Not wearing Crocs
The
though.
more you know.
Yeah, you ain't got no Crocs on. Where's all your facial hair at, bro? That boy clean shaven. R.I.P. to the frog, though. That frog's super dead.
That's super.
Super dead.
Yeah. David said that Marcus likes Birkenstocks. I love Birkenstocks, dude. I got 2 pairs of them.
Hey, they're comfy, but they're not for me.
I have a
Hey,
pair.
just sold something. See, man. So look, guys, this is ridiculous. It's getting out of hand here. I got this Carhartt jacket. Uh, I picked it up
It's a nice jacket.
several months ago, right? In a Benz video. I sold it immediately, which is the same thing that's happening tonight. I just listed it today. I've had 3 people trying to buy it from me. But the last time I listed it, it sold immediately for $100. But the arms are tailored to where they're shorter.
Oh
Right?
no.
So you know how people don't read descriptions, right? Nobody's reading the description and they keep sending me these great offers, but I'm trying to verify that they know that the sleeves are shorter than they're supposed to be before I accept it. So
Right.
I keep sending a message in the counter offer because you can't message someone when they send you an offer any other way.
Right.
And it's just been this ongoing back and forth with all these people because no one's reading my message when, like, they don't read descriptions, they don't look at all the photos, they don't read your messages when you counter offer.
Of
It's getting out of
course.
hand, man.
Of course, man. Of
Mm-hmm.
course. That
Crazy,
is
man.
tough though, because like that's a nice jacket, you know, and
Yeah,
I'm sure you're gonna get good money for it, but it's like, dude, at the end of the
yeah.
day, you're like jumping through all these hoops to try to get it sold to the right person. It's just like,
And see, yeah,
I
like
mean,
that's
I just
why I
don't
would
want to return on it.
immediately put it somewhere where you have to try it on. It's all up to you. Like that's
yeah,
why, because
put it
Yeah,
in the booth.
your story immediately made me think, oh, I'd put it in a booth or I'd put it somewhere where someone
right,
can physically
Yeah.
see that it's what it is without having to like blame you for what they
right.
missed. You know.
And see, for this exact reason, like I sold this thing and I got it back months ago, like probably 4 months ago, and it's just been sitting in my storage unit for the longest time. Then finally, I brought it to my house. I was like, I got to bring it home because if I don't, I'll never relist it. Then I brought it home and it sat here for another 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I just got to get this thing listed because I know that somebody's going to buy it. And as soon as I list it, I got all these offers coming in, but it's just
Yeah.
monotony.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh,
Marcus is low key the wearing one hey dude
and
and
one
and
one
one
croc.
croc.
crock.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
so I did pick up some Louis Vuitton Hey Dudes. I'm sure they were not legit, like like a custom job, but
Yeah.
I sold them things quick for like $50.
No way.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I ain't
I never
sold I
thought
ain't
that
sold no.
those two would cross
See,
collab.
what I'm thinking is like someone bought some just regular gray like cheetah Hey Dudes and then slapped some Louis Vuitton fabric on the top part of the
Yeah.
shoe
Right.
because it wasn't on the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't even put Louis Vuitton in the listing anywhere. I just
That's a good
said,
idea.
hey dude, cheetah print. You know what I
That
Yeah.
mean?
way it's not
Like
on
you can
you. Yeah.
very obviously see this Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Just like I just listed a Hard Rock Cafe Bruce Springsteen shirt, but I
Nice.
didn't put Bruce Springsteen on it because Bruce Springsteen will Vero you. He's
Ah.
heavily Veroing people.
Oh.
And I also listed these um Bass Pro Shop waders, like they're like waterproof bibs, but it's made out of Gore-Tex and it's got
Yeah.
big old Gore-Tex spell out on it. I didn't put Gore-Tex in the spell out either because Gore-Tex is owned by DuPont and DuPont will Vero the crap out of you too. So I'd assume that they're going to Vero anything that's under their subsidiaries as well. So I just you can clearly see the word Gore-Tex in the main photo, so I just left it out.
Yeah.
But
and that's what matters. That's the best of both
Comps are going
worlds.
crazy on it.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're
So-
gonna have people that click on it after looking for stuff like that anyway, and the search engine is just gonna do the
Yeah.
work for you. So
Right,
Yeah.
right. The people
Yeah.
that want it are going to find it.
Yep.
right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Carrie also said, I found some Crocs in the bins that I thought were Hey Dudes at first. I mean, does Hey Dude make
Yeah, those are the Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay. I was going to say they must make a model that looks like Crocs
Yeah.
because all the Hey Dudes that I think of are not like, they don't look
Right.
like
Yeah.
Crocs.
I'll show you. They go for decent money, Carrie. You should have picked them up. I don't know if you did or didn't, but they go for like $35.
Man, it's funny
Nice.
because like whenever I first started picking up Crocs from the bins, I was like, man, people are overlooking these all the time, and like I can get $15 to $20 a pair, and I don't find them anymore. Like I don't know what's going on. It's a Croc conspiracy. Okay, yeah, I could see how somebody would think those are Hey Dudes. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, and these were on sale for $44.
Oh, Hey Dudes are owned by Crocs.
Oh,
Is that
really?
real?
Are they? Who said that?
Red
Let's
Dirt.
Google it.
Red Dirt Picker.
Who
We missed a hello
Hey
from Ping.
Dude
Oh,
shoes?
what's up, Ping?
Hello.
It does. He's right.
There we
Says
go.
right there.
There we go.
Crocs, Hey Dude Shoes was acquired by Crocs for $2.5 billion on December 23rd, 2021. That boy Brian good.
We're in the wrong business. We need to start creating shoes.
I'm
Boating
fine.
shoes.
I don't want to. Maybe.
No,
No, I'm good.
you don't want to create some
was
like
thinking-
anime printed shoes.
No,
No?
I'll
I
just
was
buy
thinking
some.
earlier about like before coming on this live with you guys about us getting like some type of property still. To,
Yeah.
like, open up some collaboration store. Because
Yeah.
you know who just did it? Sunny Las Vegas and Mikey Bags of Money just opened up a store out
Really?
in Vegas.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Do they?
Yeah.
Does either one of them have a video on it?
I don't know if they have a video on it, but they put a reel out on Instagram.
Oh, sick! I'll have to check that out. I typically
Yeah.
keep up with Sunny's stuff, so I'll have to check that out. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That
A
congrats to them.
storefront.
I
That
don't
would be my dream.
recall. I don't recall them making a video on it, but I do recall a ton of teasers on it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But Sonny's videos lately have been his vacation with his wife.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, maybe it's on there, but I don't watch every single video by every person that comes out. They are in the Niche Ladies thrift store. Okay, so it's Danny's store. I thought it was their store, or is it like all of their store?
Oh, so is it
All their
like?
names are on the front. It's called Good Stuff Thrift Shop or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's not like an antique mall booth situation. It's like
It's
all
a
three
tiny
of
little
them
store, like a little
combined.
thrift store.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I guess I don't know enough information on it, but the only ones I've ever seen talking about it are Mikey Bags of Money and Sunny Las
And
Vegas.
Sunny,
But I
okay.
also don't follow Danny the Niche Lady, and I don't follow anyone else out of there. Like I follow
Okay.
Tiffany, but I never watch her videos.
Gotcha. We'll have to check it out for sure.
Yeah.
David said, have you guys heard of Twisted X boots? Popular there because it's very popular here. I've never heard of Twisted
I
X.
haven't either.
Yeah. Have you, Marcus?
Okay, so it's one big store. It's Danny's store, but Sunny and Mikey have a booth there.
Oh,
Okay.
so it is kind of like
So
an
it is
antique
a
mall
booth
booth
thing.
situation
Got
Yeah.
it.
in a way. Okay, gotcha.
And
co-op.
all of them, I guess all of them have because all of their names are on the building, on the window. Tiffany, Thrifting Vegas, Danny the Niche Lady, Mikey Bags of Money, and Sunny Las Vegas. His name is called the Cartel something. Cartel.
mean,
Thrift
that's
Cartel something. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the way to do it, and to brand yourself.
Yeah.
If we had the window space,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure we would be able to do it.
Absolutely.
Too.
I also I really am curious how much it would be for us to buy a building and sort of rehab it or to
Yeah.
even build a building from scratch, but like a basic building, not anything
Yeah.
wild, If anybody out there that's listening wants to build us a building in St. Louis or something,
Or you just
for
happen
some-
to have like a storefront, like
Yeah.
in
If
South City.
if you want to trade for barbecue and artwork, and
It's called Reseller Cartel. I just got a notification. Sunny's videos premiering right now. Reseller Cartel brick and mortar.
oh, cool.
So yeah.
Nice.
We'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that out after this, guys.
But yeah, I definitely got
Yeah, that's a good idea though, man.
I got barbecue for trade. So what's up?
Yeah, man. Dude, like, and I know it would be a lot of work.
It would
But
be.
eventually that would be something pretty cool to get into, man.
Dude,
Just
I like
another stream of income. You know what I
like
mean?
I think that's Zesty's sort of ultimate
That's my thing. Like,
goal is to
yeah,
have
Yeah.
a
she
brick and mortar. To be, I don't know if I necessarily want to like recreate like the whole like antique mall like booth rental space,
Yeah.
or if it would be like something I would want to do with like partners like you or other
Hmm.
resellers and keep it almost like self-branded and
yeah.
have
Right.
like and not necessarily booth. So especially to just go away from the whole rental space, that eats away at our profits like
Of
so
course.
much in comparison to
Yeah.
what we're actually making. So yeah, I would run the store like nobody's business.
I know you would.
Like I also see it as a place to promote like local artists as well
Right.
as like having like pop-up events.
Yeah.
Like I think pop-up events like in St. Louis there's like a Maze Night Market.
Right.
The Foundry does a lot of stuff. Cherokee Street does a lot of stuff. I would definitely enter that
See, that would be that would be good to
environment.
have a building then with enough just parking space that we could do little pop-ups like
Right.
that and people
Right.
can basically make a flea market but in the city cuz honestly like
There's
outside
no
of
flea market spaces anywhere.
No.
exactly like in the city you have Maze Market and like you have Macklin Market but outside of that like you have
Right.
little pop-ups at breweries I guess but there's no
Right.
like
There used to be
consistent
some places on Cherokee, but they all got
yeah
raided by the feds.
really
Or
They did.
it's like mom and pop antique shops that are
yeah
like so antique-y.
yeah
Well, you
Like
know,
we have like
the
it's like two extremes and nothing in the middle.
nothing yeah
I'm not sure. I think that you guys are close to the flea market or the whatever place that's on in North County. I think it's like off of 367-ish or something like that. But there's like a flea market out there. It's not really even a flea market though. Like what it is a bunch of people like out there selling like fake stuff, like fake Louis
oh
Vuitton and Coach
okay
purses and like fake Tommy Hilfiger, all the like popular culture, like urban wear, like they're out there
yeah
selling fake versions of it. And it's
gotcha
just like this strip mall, type of building with storage units inside with doors that they just roll up and down with their inventory inside.
Gotcha,
But like
gotcha.
it's like that's the only things that we have like in St. Louis to go and buy bulk at. And then it's all like they want retail price, not retail,
Mhm.
but they want high enough prices to where you wouldn't, even if it was real, you wouldn't want to buy it to resell. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right, right. Well, that's I mean, even places like Maze Market is more geared towards like DIY goods that are made,
Yeah.
Yeah.
handmade crafts and
Mhm.
stuff like that, but
Right.
I mean, I still think that there's
There are resellers that go to those places. I have a friend
mean,
who
yeah.
there's actually a couple of different businesses that do. They either sell their own products or they sell like found
Recycled
products. Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they either
Yeah.
hand make
Yeah.
it, they like produce it, or they source it. And our cat
Right.
is just living up here on this desk right now.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that why the
This
table?
is
Yes,
Uh,
she's got to
that's
get out of
awesome.
here. Oh my gosh, she doesn't want to leave.
She's mad.
Yeah, it's
How
really
dare
warm
you?
over there, and she loves to lay
Mm.
there.
like right
Like,
on
don't
top of
you
the
know?
mixer. Like she could
Right.
literally just like hopefully Zesty still sounds good. Hopefully I still sound
Yeah,
good
you
cuz
guys sound
she
the
was
same.
she was playing DJ over there
Yeah,
just like hitting all these knobs
DJ
on my
Olivia
mixer and like
Benson.
I have it perfectly
Nice.
set up like live.
I
Right.
seen you guys kept looking over in her direction. I'm like, what are they looking at? Like,
Why
is
are
that
you
where I am
Oh
and I
distracted?
no,
have
she's
something
like
on my face?
yeah, no, she was like creeping behind like where my tower is,
And
like
she's
off
just
to the
like
right.
being very
and like
sneaky.
well,
Very
at one
sneaky.
point during Extra Life, she like was back there and she hit a wire and it like turned off my other monitor. So I was just like, oh no, like it was madness. But yeah, I just she's a little
This guy
troublemaker.
just
She's a little
counter offered
gremlin.
me.
Yeah.
This guy counter offered me with the same amount of money and still no verification of whether he read the message or looked at the description or not.
Sounds
Oh,
like a
no.
really cool guy.
Good
I
luck.
Okay, so he did leave a message. Best I can do is 60. If you don't accept, I completely understand. I'll accept if you verify whether you read the message
Yes.
or not.
Tell me you must reply with the amount of inches that I have measured this sleeve at
Right.
in order
Right.
to unlock this offer.
It's
Oh
crazy,
man,
man.
you want to catch up on chat?
I did. I was like, Miss Lachey actually reached out earlier and said 3 weeks until year's end. How did it go for you? What worked well? And what changes are you making for next year? Those are some deep questions.
Yeah. Would you
For
care to
me?
answer?
Well, for me, I feel like I don't really have much of to go on in regards to the reselling based off of unless it's just based off of booth, and I've
Well,
definitely
yeah.
increased.
Well, that's your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one thing
that's
I
your
feel like.
baby.
Yeah, I've done better at sourcing better stuff, more valuable things, more quality, less quantity, and I've done that a lot better this year.
Well, I think that's a
Nice.
natural progression too for resellers.
But I'm also
Mhm.
like making a point that even though it's a cool object, or like I'm trying to keep it under like my understanding that hey, this isn't selling right now, or
Yeah.
hey, you have 20 of these at home, you don't need to buy another one to resell.
Right.
So I think it's being smarter with my purchasing and for
Right.
restocks. But the one thing I would want to improve on is, of course, the restocking aspect. I want to get more involved. So that is more on me to manage my time so I still
Yeah.
have a good work life balance.
And then it also just helps you move stale inventory too.
Right.
Like maybe you need to reprice some things or like just get rid of some stuff altogether.
Right.
You
We
know.
definitely need to remodel basically our booth
Well,
and
one
to
side anyway. But yeah,
reevaluate our
it
space.
definitely
Yeah.
needs
Right.
some sort of shift in like the way that it's designed.
Yeah.
So for the booth starting at the new year, that's going to be A1
Mm-hmm.
right there. I think for me, Miss Lachey, I'm going to try to do a 4-day work week sort of situation where I list for the entire week in either 2 or 3 days and then shoot video for 2 days, sort of situation, where I
Yeah.
work like Monday through Thursday and then take off Friday or, basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I want to try to have longer work days instead of spreading it out over every day of the week is basically what
That
I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how it goes. I mean, I obviously don't have to
You can
stick with
definitely
it,
do it, bro.
so we'll see if we'll
Yeah.
see if it ups my production is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I definitely like to get in the range of like 10 to 15 a day versus 7 to 10, which is what I've been
Right.
rolling with all year. So that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I feel. So
And so for me, it went well so far, man. Like this
oh
this
yeah,
year, obviously,
crushing it.
last year it's like uncomparable. My goals for the year were to get 3,000 active listings, to reach 100K in sales, and to uh pretty much like get monetized on YouTube. And so all three of those goals have happened. I've surpassed all of them. So next year the changes that I'm going to make are probably to just continue to grow the business. I'm probably gonna rock with doing 55 a day for a while. Although I said that about 50, and I only did that for like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'll stick with the 55 for like 3 or 4 months and fill it out and see how it goes. Just see how quick the growth happens. And this year's or next year's goal, I'm gonna try to hit 200K in sales.
Ayo.
So
That would be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like 100K is incredible, but that would be incredible.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I feel like it's feasible. It's going to be challenging. Like I don't think I'm going to reach it easily. You know what I
no,
mean?
for
But
sure.
I feel like it took me about half of the year to really start like seeing sales come through, because at the
Right,
beginning of the year I was only doing like 10 to 15 a day, like, and I was only going up one listing at a time each month. You
right.
know what I
And
mean?
now
Like
that
I
you
didn't even
have,
jump to
yeah, you have the gas. You have the gas
yeah,
right now. You have the pedal
Mm-hmm.
to the metal
yeah,
already at the start of the year. So
yeah. So I
150,
feel like,
200K.
yeah.
You know,
I feel like it's doable, man. It's gonna be a grind, but I
for
definitely feel
sure.
like it's possible. You know.
Yeah, absolutely,
So yeah, that's
absolutely,
my
I
two
believe in you.
cents. Thanks, bud.
absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So
Work.
Oh, go
work
ahead.
with Hobby Lobby and do Sunday flea market is in their
Or
parking lot since
Chick-fil-A.
they're closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what's that
Honestly,
place? Gettiker's appliance store in St.
Oh,
Louis.
yeah. Gatakers?
We're open every day but Sunday.
This is Steve Gataker from Gataker
Yeah.
Superstore.
I'm curious as to like, because I know that there are some like schools that allow like pop-ups in their parking lots, especially the ones in the city. um I'm sure that there's got to be other options for things like that if there
Yeah, yeah,
were like a need for it.
There has to
there
be.
are other like
yeah.
pop-ups that I've seen, I've visited, but I didn't necessarily think that we had the experience, time, nor product needed
Yeah.
to make the commitment yet. But
Right.
eventually that would absolutely be something that I would want to do.
Yeah, well, even just being the organizer for something like that.
Right. Because it doesn't have to be just reselling. It could be like retro everything. Like,
Yeah.
and
Retro, vintage,
if
antique.
it's a flea market versus a like a weekend thing, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Miss Lachey said that she says I definitely done better with sourcing, working on organizing and setting a schedule. That's super duper helpful,
mhm.
setting the schedule. Like, even for me, like, my schedule's kinda loose, but even just having a general idea of what time of day I want things done by, has helped me really, like, stick to the script a lot more. Uh, but what really just, like, helps me stay accountable is because I say I'm gonna do it on YouTube, and I have everybody watching me. So,
Yeah,
like, now I'm like, I put it out there so I can have you guys hold me accountable. Whether you do it or don't, at least I said it, so now I can't look like a person that doesn't do what he said he's gonna do. You know
right,
what I
right.
mean?
That's
So,
fair.
like, I get more out of you guys watching my content than you know, because I'm like, I said I was gonna do it, so now this has gotta be done. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
I
Hey,
definitely agree. And
Dana dropped your old 10
Dana
spot.
coming in with the super chat. Yo,
There you
thank
go.
Getting
you,
repped
Dana.
How you doing,
hella.
Glamo?
Oh, I forgot to set up the alert on this scene, and I apologize. I will set it up so that it pops up with something whenever
What's
you
up,
guys super
Tiffany?
chat. So, what's up, Tiffany?
Hi, Tiffany.
But
Hey,
guys, we're at that time. Let's
out of time.
shore up on this chat. Um, let's see. I have improved with listing, but still, my New Year's resolution is become lister guy. I love that. I love that. I mean, listen, one listing a month more or whatever it may be, as long as
Yeah,
you're
Every
just
step is progress.
every
making
step,
progress.
every step.
Yeah,
Yep, yep,
yep, and stay consistent.
yes.
Hmm.
Awesome
But
progress,
yeah,
brother. Hardest working dude I know. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I'm not the hardest working dude out there. There's somebody working twice as hard as me.
or that person has employees working for them.
That too.
Just sold a Cherokee sweater.
Heyo.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go.
No need to pop
uh,
up with anything. Yeah, but it's something a little extra,
I'm
you
sure
know.
it makes you feel good inside.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
appreciate it. The good
yeah.
old 10 spot. We
Much
appreciate
love
it,
to my
guys.
peeps. I'll see y'all at the bins next week. Yeah, are you gonna
Yeah,
be there on Monday?
I was gonna say,
Because that's
Dana,
when
I
I'm
was
going.
there on Monday afternoon and we didn't see you, so I got my weeks confused. So, but I'll be there Monday or Tuesday more than likely. So, and I know Marcus will be there on Monday. So,
On Monday for
And I
sure.
will be at work
Tiffany says,
giving
"But I
you
just got here. Can't
great
we go for a
thoughts.
little longer?" I actually
I
have
got
work to
work to
catch up.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to finish up the episode. I actually have to do my listings for today. Today was kind of all over the place. You guys will
Heard.
see it in the Vlogmas episode. So, yeah, Zesty, I'm sure has some wedding thank you cards that we still
We
have
don't
to
need to
send.
talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. See, see. So we got work to do, guys. We would love to stay and chat for more time here, but that is going to wrap it up. If you guys don't know, we do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. CST. We switch channels every week, so if you guys aren't subscribed to Marcus, go over there and subscribe to Dixon's Pickins, and we will see you next week on his channel, guys.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
Take it easy, guys.
Later.
Peace.